Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, you're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory in our experimental alternate mega base series. So, last episode we didn't really do much in the way of building. As you can see, off in the distance, here and there, we went round and put some radars all the way around the map. Well, I say all the way around the map. Oh, escape does actually get out of that. Yeah, most of the way around the map, so we can see generally all of it now. Not quite all of it. I probably needed another radar up this way and maybe just a few more here and there, but we've uncovered the map. It's not like it shows resources off or anything like I really hoped it would do, but never mind. So, we're back to building today, and being as though the last time we were up here we needed more of these. In fact, did I ever go? Yes, I did split them. So, we've now got a full belt of 75 coming in. I know, that's not really a full belt, but it's most of what we want. Let's just get some poo across here, so then I have not got to see requires power in the middle of it. And there you go. And there you go. We did also test the gun in yesterday's episode. It's quite good. I mean, I wouldn't use it all the time, but yeah, it's quite good. So, what have we got? We've got 75 circuit boards coming in, so 75 divided by 5 is 15 machines, and 15 times 5 would give me 75. Quick wire, at the minute I've got one line coming in. I don't think one line's going to be enough. I'd need 3 lines to make this work. Would I be able to do that? I'm not sure if it would work out properly, but we're going to bring 3 lines in because 3 lines would give me the 75 per minute of these that I want. So, we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to put the walls in ready. Well, we're basically going to get a 3 lines of Caterium. Quick wire, even, coming in. And they're going to go like that, so we probably need to get rid of this tile as well. Down we go. Oh yeah, the top line's not being used at all, is it? That's not the top line, is it? No, I've got 2 lines down there that aren't being used whatsoever. Well, I'm going to bring them 2 down then, because we know at least 2 of the lines are going to be full. We will do that momentarily. I want to get this bit up and running first. And you would go straight up to there. You would go straight into there. This is the easy bit. Well, it's all easy, but anyway. That can go in there, and we need 2 more of these coming down here. I will have to get rid of the splitter to make this work, because it's going to have a bit of a fit when I try and do it. It's fine. The only problem I've got is I've got to take out the other splitters before. It's okay. We know what we're doing with it nowadays. They're going to be a bit of a problem, aren't they? Let's do this now. I am going to delete this because I don't want the line to go crazy, like it does tend to do. Come on. The lag spike's getting worse. From what I've seen of watching Neil House as well, he's not, in his new playthrough anyway, he's not got quite as big a base as this, and he still gets the lag spike, so that tells me it's nothing to do with anybody's computers, it's just the game in general. So, not really much I can do about it, other than grin and bear it, which is what we're going to do. We've not got much further to go anyway, so yeah. Let's just make do. And will that one... No, we've got another one in the middle here. Oh yeah, the top 2 lines are being used. Fair enough. What are they being used in? Circuits. We might want to make sure the lines all merge downwards. And hopefully fill the lines out as much as possible. Yeah, we're basically using all the lines at some point or another nowadays. Fair enough. After this one then, and these are the first and second ones, do the top one first. Remember how it's done. It's been a few days actually since I've played Satisfactory, so yeah, kinda should have had a bit of a test and got back into it, but never mind. After this one, we're going to merge the lines down. That one isn't quite where it should be, but it's as near as damn it. We'll take the top line out here. And I'm actually going to have to take this line out as well. And again, I want to delete it so the line doesn't go crazy. How are we going to do it? This is going to look a little bit stupid. Let's go... Well, actually, no, I don't want it there. I want it in the middle of tiles. If I'm doing it properly. We'll have one there and... one there and one there. I'm not sure if it's actually going to reach down far enough. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Fair enough then. Let's get a merger in right on the middle one there. Then it should reach. I need to be careful. So that one should fill the top 2 lines within reason, and then I'm going to do it one more time here, and nope, not right there, we're not. That looks like it's sat on top of the spike, the white thing. And then we're going to merge this line down as well. Conveyor belt is too steep. I honestly thought that would have been long enough. I hope this is going to be long enough, although, otherwise we may have problems, because the splitters are going to have to go right there. That belt looks like it's gone a little bit crazy. Just delete that, put it back in. So the top line should be feeding whatever it gets extra into these bottom ones. So they're going to be as full as possible. I don't know if it's going to be enough like, but I'm hoping it is. Do we need Caterium for supercomputers? Because if we do, that may be a slight problem. That line is perfectly straight. Good, good. And you can come into here, and we'll get your belt in to the right place, preferably. And the final one. There we go. And in you go. So there's the 3 lines of quick wire coming in. And now we've just got to plug them all in. Wrong way. Right, I've made a bit of a genius move here, haven't I? I should really have done quick wire at the back and done these at the front. You know, there is a different way that I've been meaning to try. Let me just test it on the first one. We don't do that, that's for sure. You would go to there. And to there. And if I put you there... Well, no, it's the first one. It should go there. Can you drop down into this? Yes, you can. In that case, then, this is fine. We'll get rid of this for a minute. So we're going to go 2 and 3. 2 and 3. And we're going to get these all the way down. One belt's going to fund 5 machines. And what we're actually going to do with the circuits, we're going to drop it onto the floor, which I don't normally do. And then we're going to go straight in under the quick wire. So, slightly different design. 1, 2, 3. But it should work. Then there's 4. And you can go there. Then you want 1, 2, 3. And then from this point we want 1, 2. I know that's a lot of splitters in quick succession, but it'll be fine. It's going to work out for what I want it to do. And we should have no belt clipping either. Did I really get 15 machines ready here? It doesn't seem like I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't. And then this one will be 5. And then you need to be 2 again. And then you need to be 1. I did do the maths right, didn't I? 15 machines, because we've got 75 divided by 5. I believe that's right. 75 divided by 5 is 15 machines. And then we've essentially got 450 times 3, which is 1,350 divided by 90 gives me 15 machines. So yeah, we definitely want 15 machines. And you are 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've messed that up somewhere, haven't I? Genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I went one machine too far. And then you go down to 2 there, and then 1 there. So we don't want that one. We want that one. And I need... We're on 12, so this will be 13 space. Yeah, 13 space, 14 space, 15. Walk round room. I do hope we can get the last 3 parts of the factory in the space that we've got left. It's going to be very close. It should work though, just. It depends how many supercomputers we're going for in the end, I guess. We'll just come out to there for now. No, I think one more, just to be safe. I know what I'm like. And 7, and we want 3 more of these in. So we've got 1 there, 1 there, and the final one goes there. So we can get the rest of our conveyor belt stackers in. And we're generally going to be good. You want AI limiters. You lot have already been told, because we set that up the last time I was down here, which was actually a fair few episodes ago now. And then we just want some power. I know this is a little bit redundant, but screw it. It's an odd number. It's normally how it goes, and we can throw the power in all the way down the line, and we're going to be good. Oh, but yeah. It's taken a while to get here, hasn't it? We've spent a long way going around it. I know people have done bases quicker than this, but it's been a learning curve. I've not had other playthroughs. I've done all my learning on camera for you guys to see. You've seen all the mistakes I've made, other than the ones that I made off camera and never mentioned. There have been a few, but, you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's all been a learning curve. These are the last few. You get hooked up to there. That's good. I could always get the thingy in now, but I'm not going to. Right. I've assumed these are going into the first one, so you really need to come straight down to there. We're not doing that line first, though. We're going to get all these things. Whoa. We need to get all the splitters and whatnot in. And they're the tricky ones, so let's do them first. Like I say, I wish I'd have done this on the outside, but screw it. It doesn't really matter. So that's the first line. Let's get the second, excuse me. Get the second line in. Then we can start with the third line, and that will go all the way down to the end, and then we'll work backwards. Excuse me. Lag. Thank you. You will go there, and you will go there. It looks fairly nice and uniformed, at least. I did mention this layout. I don't know when it was now. It was a few episodes ago, at least, I think. Having the outside one on the ground floor. Because we won't actually need the stacker poles in this way around. And I say that, I am aware I'm connecting a load of stacker poles together. I mean the ones closer to the machine, so this layout may actually look neater overall. That's the plan, at least. Why? Anyway, you didn't see anything. We'll get rid of that one. That's machine 3, that's machine, excuse me, I double clicked there. That's machine 4 covered, and that's machine 5, and in you go. So we just want our splitters all the way down, which is going to be nice and easy, because they're just going to plop straight in. I actually think this method's going to be loads nicer to look at. I think the proof will be in the pudding. About there. I should have enough encased industrial beams to do all of this as well. At least I hope I have. And in you go. You're already in. It's just rinse and repeat, basically. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. It'd be fun to see what the updates are going to be as the game gets older and older. Because obviously I'm going to be having a long break between this series and the next one. I will be keeping track on it still. Just to see what's coming out. I can't wait for new belts and stuff, but it won't be a reason for me to come straight back. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, that's good. I'm not coming straight back just for new belts. We want new content. And definitely a way to replicate, like, builds. Like my second floors, if I could just build the actual floor for it and then plop down the exact same factory that's underneath, that'd be loads nicer. And it'd also be nice if the map showed resources and where they were, so you didn't have to keep scanning, because you don't really expect to scan when you've got radars everywhere, do you? It seems a little bit silly to me anyway. Alright, we're just going to drag this out as long as we can. We're not really going to stick to any sort of guides or paths or anything like that. We're just going to bring it all the way to the end. You're being weird again. I'm going to do it on the lines. I'm not extending it past the 6 tiles that it can go. And you will then come down to here and go straight in. Need to make sure I do actually get it. Yeah, I think this way is going to work loads better. It's fine. I'm not going to go back through the factory and redo everything. Encroaching others' clearance. Excuse me. That one doesn't look particularly straight. It's as straight as it needs to be, but... There's also a different way completely that we could have done all of this. And that's actually merging multiple items onto one belt. I had thought about it. Generally, we could probably have made it work, but you've just got to split all the lines down to the right amounts, I believe, before you do it. So you can get the right ratios coming in. I know that sounds all like gibberish, but in my head it makes sense. I mean, it's easy if you've got a straight 1-to-1 ratio. It's when you've got 2-to-1 ratios and stuff, but I guess that's where you play with the splitters. Are these getting more and more not straight, or is it just perspective? I think it's just perspective, not suspective. Words getting difficult. Yeah, the line's generally dead straight. Oh yeah, circuits. I didn't mean to connect these up straight away. I always do that. Yeah, we'll build it all and we'll not connect anything up, and then I always connect one up and it's like, screw it, let's connect everything. We've not made any mistakes as far as I'm aware, so it's not like it's going to be bad for me to connect the final lines up. All it's going to do is start filling the machines up ready for when they are good to go. And you can come in there. Nearly jumped straight over it. It's not what we want. Am I going to run out of encased industrial beams on the outside belts again? It does seem that way, doesn't it? Come on. There we go. And our first, last but not least. And lag. Come on. Come on. And you go in there. And then these can all quite simply just... Is it just going to look silly if I do that? I don't think it will. I mean, it kind of does. Let me get rid of this one. Not the floor. Yeah, they're all at different angles, but screw it, who cares? You don't clip through that. No, you don't. Let's box this in then, because we don't want to see the inner workings of what's going off here. I can actually paint this one, because it's a little bit higher than normal. I know I've not got power in yet. Don't worry, I've not forgot. Did I keep my paint gun on me? No, I did not. Fair enough. I would paint it in the right colours. It's not that crucial, is it? Anyway, let's get our manhole covers in. Wonderful. And then we need our power to come across again, because we did disconnect it. And in you go, and in you go, and now all machines can start flowing. Lovely job. So, we just need to get the outgoing lane in now, and then job is a good one. It might actually be a touch shorter than a normal episode, but it's because we already had the groundwork from the last time we were down here. The next one won't be quite as easy. All I'm going to do is get the foundations ready for it, and then we'll build it from scratch, and that's going to be the high-speed connectors, which we might as well have a look at the end of this episode, so I know if I've got any homework to do. I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to need to go and grab more oil, which is going to upset me, because I'm going to have to build another floor of one of them. The first one took long enough to build. It's not that I'm not wanting to put the time in, it's just, you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you're building the same buildings, there should be a way to just duplicate things rather than having to build everything yourself from scratch. I'm going to need more encased industrial beams because I've got to run this all the way back to its own storage container as well. Because we want these stored. I don't know why, I just do. Oh, and between episodes, I did go around and just do some random stuff. All my crystal oscillators and beacons and Nobelisk are filled up and they have stalled out now. So if for some reason you think I'm not going to be getting the full throughput of resources coming through, you're wrong. Because everything is backed up and we are. It's wonderful. Seeing it all flow down. Absolutely wonderful. I could do what a lot of other people have done as well and design my own self-sorting storage. But in honesty, I don't see why. It's not like I go out and then drop my entire inventory off and want it to get sorted and then I go through and pick it all up again. Unless you've got multiple things all coming into like one giant depot on one or two belts and then it all needs sorting, maybe? But I just can't understand it. Why would you want a self-sorting facility? There's no reason to self-sort everything. If there is actually a reason and I'm just being particularly dense, please let me know, but it doesn't seem like there's much point of it to me. Anyway, let's go back and get some encased industrial beams. Run, 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 run. It is nice there being something on the left of the base for a change. Yeah, you won't be able to see the Nobelisk from here, but they are there, believe me. All the machines have stalled out, as you can see. I can just go and show you. You can just see the beacons, very slightly. Is it a oscilloscope or something? It's got all the lines in. Old school toy, you spin it and it makes it look like there's motion on the inside. No, it's not. I won't say a kaleidoscope, but I know it's not a kaleidoscope because I know what a kaleidoscope is, and that is not what I'm on about. Although I think that's the same sort of principle apart from its mirrors. Anyway, enough about me going on about old school toys that I apparently know nothing about. I like the radars. Let's go back and we'll finish this line up and call it, well, no, not call it an episode. We want to see, and yes, as you can see, it's getting particularly framey now. I have still got the graphics on Ultra, but my resolution isn't at 4K because my computer sounded like a goddamn jet trying to take off. It is on 1920 by 1080, just so it runs nice and smoothly, but even then we seem to be having issues. I think that's more down to the actual code of the game rather than anything I've done in particular. Like I say, I've seen other streamers and well, other YouTubers. I'm not necessarily a streamer yet. I say yet because I have got plans. I have got my Twitch page essentially set up, but you know, I need to have a play and see how that works. And I kind of need time dedicated for Twitch. I don't tend to get time. I know I could just stream when I'm recording, but really, nobody then watch the YouTube videos, and I already have very... That shouldn't have worked like that. I already have very little views in the way of YouTube. I don't think cutting that down even further would be a good idea. Although saying that, Twitch is a completely different thing. People might just enjoy watching both. I don't know. I don't know. And no, I don't do this the way that I was doing it. I just run back from up here, and it's going to be good. There we go. Yeah, this actually might be a nicely timed episode for once. Not an hour long one like last time. But the exploring ones are always longer, aren't they? It's not only the getting out there, you've got to get all the way back. I mean, I could just get back off camera, but... No, I've done that before. I wasn't impressed with it. Jesus. We're going to use most of these in case the industrial beam's just getting this one line all the way back. And these are being produced nice and quickly. We should have a full storage chest of them in no time at all. But it's just the next stages that worry me. Like I say, I'm going to need either more oil or more rubber or more plastic. I'm hoping it's one or the other, not both, because if it's both, I'm just screwed. Although realistically, I could just get more coal power and use less fuel power and then not use fuel at all. We've still got to do steam guys, actually. I know they use supercomputers, that's why I'm not doing them yet. We'll do them in the final episode, the tour of the base. I'll go out, put some geysers down, and we'll see how much power we can get. You know, just as like a maximum. It'd be fun to see how much power the steam geysers do give. I've not gone and checked it. I'll just build it and then I'll see from there. It doesn't make much difference because it's not like I actually need power. We are good. And in you go, and then we'll just get a little window for you at the front so we know what we've got. Good. And how long is this belt going to stay full for? Jesus. There we go. Then it's starting to get back down to a normal rate. So, we've got at least 1 per second. We've got 75 per minute in actual maths, but yeah, we can call it a 1 per second like we normally do. So, what have we got next? We're going to need to do it in manufacturers, aren't we? High-speed connectors? High-speed connectors. We need plastic. And quick wire. Oh god, no. And we need more plastics there. Christ almighty. Anyway, this is what we're going to be doing next time. Apparently we're not going to be doing many of them. Jesus. Look at the quick wire usage. Well, this isn't going to be a very strong finish, is it? Because technically we're using all of the quick wire now that I've got produced. Oh dear. Is there any alternate recipes that are better for this? I mean, we've not got them. I could do with more though, couldn't I? And I'm going to need more cable. No, I'm not. I've already got 1 line of cable. Cable's not going to be the problem. Let's just go back down. I want to see what the quick wire's running like with them in full production. I assume they're going to be eating most of them 3 belts coming in. In fact, yeah, they're going to be eating all of them 3 belts coming in. So realistically, I've got no quick wire. That's not great. That's actually quite horrible. I didn't take that manufacturer back out. Genius. Genius, genius. So I definitely need to go and get more oil for plastics. That's a nightmare. I am going to have to go and do it. It's either that or I just cut fuel out. And use that line for plastics instead. I wanted this power line. 1 minute. It'll be very close. And we're actually using quick wire here as well. Maybe worth... No, I want to get supercomputers up and running. Right, is the quick wire coming in full? Kind of. I know the circuits look like they're not coming in full, but all of the runs going into the machines are still full. And we did work it out. We will be using 75 of them per minute. The top line I only did 60, didn't I? That's a problem. I remember now. I'd only done 60 on the top there. Because we only needed 60. So then 60 divided by 5 would be 12, obviously, and then... Yeah, I did too many machines. We should only get one of these per second. I know it's not ideal. Let me just cut 3 machines off the end of this. I know that it's not really going to help matters. It does save us a little bit of quick wire, but we weren't actually producing as much as we could do anyway, so my inventory going to be too full? I don't think so. Not really what you want, to do a build and then to have to take it out. It's a shame. I should really have gone back and watched the episode. I'm fairly sure it's titled More Circuits Required. Yeah, I remember. We were only making 60 because we only needed 60 to get one of these per second. I mean, it does cut down on the plastic use and stuff, but still, it's not going to cut it down to the point where I don't need to go and get more oil. I need to go and get more oil, which is unfortunate, but it'll be fine. And now we've got all this concrete coming out here that we don't actually need, and we can get rid of you, and we can finish you off properly. I'm going to leave the infrastructure as it is. Well, not exactly like that, but you know what I mean. We're going to go like that and in, and you can come to there and go in. So then machines will all work 100% efficiently, and we're using very slightly less quick wire. I would still have needed to bring 3 lines in. Oh, I just taken 1 too machine. Yeah, I've taken 1 too many off. God damn it. I wondered why it was an odd number. So we'll just try this one more time. And you will go to there, and you will go to there. And we want... I don't know what I pressed then, but it tabbed me out. That's not really what I want. So you will go there. It's alright, we will get this in a minute. I'm glad I noticed, because if any of you decided to leave a comment and tell me I was wrong, it would have upset me. Why does that one not seem like it's in line? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. That's in line anyway. And you can go there. And back in. You're good. You just need power and a recipe. And what are we making? Anybody? AI limiters. And we need to undo you again. Put a merger back in. Let's merge you the right way though, shall we? I've got a load of inventory stuff to clean up now as well. Fair enough. Alright, so that is 100% efficiency now. We get 1 per second, but like I say, I'm going to have to do some homework. I'm going to have to go off camera and get some more oil coming in. Now, why are we getting no circuits whatsoever? We shouldn't be getting none whatsoever. Or is it just because of how long it takes them? With the looks of it, it's just how long it takes them. Let's go and have a look at the actual factory. I'm going to need more quick wire as well, which means more Caterium. I can do it. But what I could do instead, we have got the alternate recipe for... I can't remember what it is now. Let's go down. This is going to hurt. It's not them. Is it for the quick wire? Or is it for the smelting of it? It'd be in a foundry. No. Where was it then? Alternate quick wire, there it is. Yeah. We can get 12 rather than 4. So we could get 3 times as much. And all we'd have to do is get our copper going downstairs. Although we've got a full line of quick wire, so I'd have to actually get a second line of copper going off. I mean, we've not even got a full line of copper as it is. We're not actually using copper for anything, so I'm not actually too concerned about having to take it downstairs. But I have got to redo all of my my quick wire design. Do I not? Because I don't think that uses assemblers at the minute. In fact, it won't use assemblers at the minute, it'll be constructors, but it's not like we've not got the space to do it. Are you guys? It's steel. Oh, these were quick wire. Genius. So we've got one line of quick wire. Of Caterium ingots. I'd need to bring 2 lines of copper down here to sort this out. Oh Jesus, I'd have to move all this as well. And you want to know the other problem? Because I've got that line of quick wire splitting off there, realistically I wouldn't want to move all this. I'd prefer to move it all back. I wouldn't have the gap between it all to get the assemblers in. I could have this line running across the floor like it is still, and then I could have 2 lines of copper running across the top and merging in, because we've just seen it does work. It would be quite unpassable down here, but then we'd have 9 lines of quick wire coming in, or out, depending on your outlook on life, I guess. That would fix quick wire within reason. It wouldn't give us a flawless amount, but we could do it. I think we need to do it. So, off camera, I am going to go and get another line of copper coming in. Admittedly, the copper we've got coming in is only 300 because it's an impure line, which is a bit of a bogger. I've never had to look for copper. It's been that long. There's some straight underneath me. Oh, I know where we are actually, yeah. It will be straight underneath me. Can I get down to have a look, see if it's pure? Because I'm very tempted to do the copper smelting underneath us. Although, no, really, I should take it up. Here goes nothing. Please be pure, please be pure. Impure. Right. Like I say, I just need to get 2 lines of copper coming in. Is that one impure and this one over here is normal? Because if that's the case, then I could just merge them together somehow. It's not like we've not got copper around us. There's actually 2 different lots over there. Let's go and have a quick look. Because at least then you're going to be able to see where I'm getting it from if I show it you now. And also, the Nobelisk blows up the poison plant things that stand up, which is wonderful. It'd just be nice if one of these was pure. If both of them are pure, then I will actually ignore the other line and I'll just bring 2 new lines in. Where'd it go? There. And there. And then that third blip was the one we've just been to, the impure line. I'd rather it not be all impure. You're normal, fair enough. Is it a normal and an impure makes it pure? Or is it 2 normal, I think, isn't it? 120, be 300. So we've got normal, normal, impure, impure. I could do that. And we could merge all the lines together somehow, some way. So yeah, next episode isn't going to be the high-speed connectors like we wanted. It's going to be upping our Caterium output. Our quick wire output even, sorry. It may be a bit of a longer episode, I will warn you ahead of time, because I would like to get it all done in one episode. But if I can get the copper in and ready, then we've literally just got to take the Caterium, well, the quick wire production out, and then just put it all back in to assemblers, which should be doable. I want to go and see now how much we've got being produced from over here, and the fact that I can run mainly all the way there. Oh my god, we've got Mark 1 lines. Don't look, shut your eyes. Let's just go and see what this is. Because we've got 2 normals, that one's an impure behind us, and I assume, oh Christ. I managed to get it just before we hit the floor. Just no fall damage. Not that it really would have done much anyway, but... And yep, we are going over time now because I'm faffing about. It's fine. We're planning for next episode. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare merging these, but I'm going to suss some way to do it. You're giving me 300. We can do this. We can. So yeah, I'm going to, off camera, go and hook up more copper. And the next episode, we're going to up our quick wire production threefold. No, it's not threefold, it's 3 times. 3 folds, 3 times 3 times 3, isn't it? Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!